Okay, so I'm gonna feed my axolotl, and I started off by washing off 2 worms. These guys are they're just standard night crawlers, but I just ran them under the faucet to get kind of like the newspaper gunk off of them, and then I'm gonna bring them upstairs to my axolotl and then show you how he eats them. Okay, so here he is, and here are the worms. He's pretty interested in them. And so what I do is here, I'll open this up. Open the top up, and then look at he's going for him already. And I kind of just drop him right in front of him so he can see him. And he usually gives it quite the little nom. See if he does it. He's waiting to see it move. I'll put the other one in there. See if he takes more of a liking to that one. Usually helps if they're dropped right in front of his face. There he goes. So he ate that one up pretty quick. And it takes him a while to digest this, but he gets it way down in his mouth and then just swallows the whole thing. And I usually feed him like 2 worms once or twice a week because they're pretty big and he takes his time eating them. But yeah, I'll see if we can get him to eat this as well. This worm is not looking too good. That's maybe why he's not touching it. But yes, overall I keep the axolotl at, it's a little bit warm for him, but around 70 degrees. He prefers from around up 65 to 72 to 3 is pretty much perfect for him. And he does fine with plants. I have some small shrimp in here that if he finds, I'm sure he'd eat, but they haven't been a problem yet. And he's been doing pretty happy. This is a 55-gallon tank, and he seems to be doing pretty well. And I just set the heater to like 68, below 68. That usually keeps him just fine along with the house temperature. And in the summer I move him down to the basement to keep him nice and cool. But yes, these worms should hold him over for the rest of the week until I come back and see him. Yeah. See if we can get him to eat this other one. Get in there and pick it up. There he goes. Chomp right down on that. Okay. See if he eats the whole thing. Yep, there he goes. So these are probably some pretty big worms. He shouldn't be hungry for a little while. But yeah, he's pretty entertaining to watch. He pulls them into his mouth, and with the smaller bloodworms that I feed him, I would see him come out, half of the cube would come out of his gills, but these guys, they just hang out of his mouth for about 2 to 3 minutes until he can finally swallow them. In a tank this size, you could probably fit 2 in here, but he's pretty big. I adopted him from someone else who got him in a 20-gallon tank, and he seems to be pretty happy swimming around in this 55. And gravel is probably not the best, but he seems to be okay. He hasn't had any problems with it yet. It's better to have something that can pass through his gills when he's eating, so that's why I feed him bigger worms, because if he's eating bloodworms off the bottom, he can accidentally pick up gravel and it gets stuck in his stomach because he can't fit it out his gills. And so he has to wait to pass it the rest of his food, which is not the healthiest thing, as he can get rocks stuck in his stomach and it can cause problems for him. But yeah, I think he's quite full, as it's taken him a little while to finish this. So get one last little look at him. He's an albino, or not albino, but like a melanistic axolotl in a planted 55-gallon tank with some cherry shrimp. And there he goes. And these are just common earthworms. I would recommend one of these guys because they're pretty fun, and they're not too hard because you don't really need a heater for them unless you live somewhere super cold, but usually house temperature's good. One thing to note is that they do get pretty, or if it gets hot in your state, you might have to run a chiller, which can be kind of expensive, but for me, I just move it down to the basement, and that keeps them cool enough. But if you live in a really hot state, it could cause problems. But yeah, they're fun to watch eat, and I've had him eat stuff as big as small goldfish and danios. I had some really annoying danios that I put in the tank with him to see if he'd eat them, and he gobbled them up. But yeah, he's a good eater and fun to watch. But just keep in mind that he prefers the dark, so either have a good cave for him to hide in, or don't leave your lights on. Like, these lights only come on for like 2-hour periods a day, so I can see him before I go to bed and when I wake up in the morning. Other than that, his lights are off because then he's kind of nocturnally enjoys swimming around. We got a little shrimp. I don't know if you can see that, but he's almost done with his worm. And yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed watching my axolotl eat and a little information on them. And I will see you later. Thank you. Please like and comment if you enjoyed, or if you have any questions.